Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel at Promise World TV, otherwise known as PWT, and I am Promise Adebayo. Okay, today is another edition, an episode of reality show, and today we're talking about tech talk. Okay, as you can see, I have a guest with me in the house, and it's such an amazing person. All right, sir, can you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Okay, thank you. My name is Ogudepo John. I'm a graduate of computer science from Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Ogbomoso. Um, I'm a data analyst and a power platform developer, and also a machine learning engineer. Thank
Wow.
you.
Wow, that's good. Okay, today I've got a few questions for you about this tech stuff. And first, I want to ask, in this there are a lot of people that wants to go into this tech stuff, they want to be tech bro, tech sis, but they didn't have the right knowledge and idea of what they want to do. Only that they have interest in it. So the fear of people calling them an internet fraud or all of that did not allow them to do what they want to do. So what can you say about this, and how can you differentiate and define this?
Okay. Well, the general mentality is African is just that. So it's normal when they see you carrying laptop, working on laptop, and they tag you as a Yahoo boy. Yeah, sometimes it's normal because most people don't want to know what they are doing exactly. They believe once you are with a laptop, of course you are a Yahoo boy. But the thing is this: for it, if you have interest in tech and not really an interest, like you have a passion for it, most people, one of the things I tell people is the online space is very wide. Of course, anything you want to do, you can just go online and research. If you are interested in tech, probably you graduated from even Yoruba science or maybe political science or any department that you graduated from and you want to venture into tech. Actually, you can actually see try and get your interest. What are you interested in, and make your research online. How you can just bring that into tech. You get it now, and from there you can know where to go. So that tech and Yahoo or internet fraud is not the same, but you know, you just yourself just have to know what you are doing and what you are into, so that even when people see, and I think the general notion is the way most of these people really look. A tech bro or a tech is the way it looks is different from someone that is into Yahoo. Kind of in quote, yeah, it's different, especially the physical appearance of stuff like that. So they are not the same thing actually. They are not related at all. Thank you.
Wow. All right. I actually love the way you, should I say, differentiate between
Thank
a
you.
Yahoo bobo and a tech person. So if you have interest or passion for it, you can go into it. Just that the internet space is wide,
Yes.
and
Yes.
then you just choose your own path. So my second question is, you've been a tech person, tech bro, for how long?
That has been like 7, 8 years ago
Wow,
that I started this journey.
been a long time. All right, so you've been a tech person for 7 to 8 years. Um, since you started this tech journey, have you faced any challenge, and then how were you able to overcome that?
Okay. Yes. Yes. There are challenges because before you reach a step. Of course, there will always be a test and a challenges. Before someone can succeed, there's always a challenge. There's always a problem to tackle and things like that. So, and one of the challenge I could say was the light issue. Yes, in Nigeria in general, there's this general thing that we have light issue, electricity issues, and data. Yes, data, of course, light data and the passion. Sometimes the morale is just low. There's no
No
passion.
vibe.
There's no vibe. You don't even know what to do. But at the same time, one thing keeps you going. So far, you have the will and you have a aim. You are aiming at something. Okay, you give yourself a timeline. In the next 2 years, I must become this. Of course, that will keep driving you and keep fueling the passion in you, not to give up. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that.
Welcome.
Thank you. Okay. The fourth question is, have you, since you started this journey, have you made any mistake? Did you, okay, why when you started, or why growing in the tech world, did you make any mistake and then you wish you actually don't make that mistake, but what had happened? So for people behind you that you don't want them to make such mistake, and how they can actually avoid it.
Yes, there are personal mistake I made, though it's not really a mistake now because I'm still enjoying that to some extent. Now, the mistake I made was this: when I first started tech journey, I was not really able to align myself to one particular stack. I was moving from one stack to the other. I was into video editing, I was into graphics, I was into Java, I was into C++, I was into Python, and a lot of it before I was into HTML, CS. So I was just moving from one stack to the other before I finally get my path into data world, which is the data analysis, the data science, and the machine learning. So that's the mistake I made. I didn't be I started that earlier, I would have been so good more than I do now. Though everybody keeps learning, even at senior level we keep learning every day. But at the same time, I was able to I couldn't get that on time. But then it was still of benefit to me because the knowledge I have then in those tasks, I can still use it anytime I need to bring them up. So it's a mistake, but at the same time, it's still not bad. Whatever you learn, whatever you know yourself, it becomes part of you.
Yeah.
But then it's very good if you will be able to align yourself in the early stage. Thank you.
Okay. So it's good to at least align yourself to a particular.
Yes.
Okay.
Stack.
Yeah. There are people that they are like, I didn't have what's it called? I didn't have gadget, I didn't have laptop, so I don't know how to do it, I don't know how to do that. What can you say to those people? Like, what do you have for them?
Okay. Like I said earlier, there's this common saying that where there is a will, there's always a will. There will always be a way. Now, even if you don't have a gadget, of course, everybody has a mobile phone. If you want to go into programming, technology has so much advanced to the extent that you can even write programs, even right from your phone. You can write program from the comfort of your home, wherever you are. Even on your bed, you start writing programming language, even with your phone, for a start. And also, there are some handles on Twitter that you can actually use that actually sponsor people, get gadgets for them. When they see the passion in you and they see that, okay, you need these resources, okay, this will move you forward. They actually reach out to people and try to help them. So the only thing is just for you to make connection, reach out to the best what's it called, to the right handle. Yes, make the right connection so that can improve. And whatever you are doing, don't give up. That's just it. Because if you give up, if you see that as an excuse, of course it's not an excuse. If you say, okay, you want to go into tech and you don't have a gadget, so far you have a mobile phone, you can do anything. Like, you can really do anything, with the advent of ChatGPT, GPT-4 and all those AI chats that you can actually use, a lot of things that you can do. So most of those things are being embedded in a mobile phones now, whereby you can also use it and you can start something with it. So whatever you need, the resources you need is right there on your phone. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, sir. And I hope you've all learned something today, as maybe a newbie, like you want to become a tech bro, a tech sis, or you've been there. Maybe you started already and then you're thinking a lot of things. Probably you have the challenge of moving from one stack to another. I think you've learned. And then you talking about gadgets, you can always start with your phone. So that's not an excuse. All right, thank you very much. If you have questions, you can reach out to us. I believe we'll be able to answer. All right, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Thanks
Thank you very much.
for not despising our days of little beginning
You're welcome.
and honoring our invitation.
Thank you.
All right, thank
you.
you. Bye, guys.